support for his 2028 successor. And then Vance jokes at Trump. You got to see this. This is purely made for TV. Go ahead, Rob.
I want to thank also a friend of mine, Secret Service Director Sean Curran. I see you back there, Sean. Thank you very much. And I thought you did a great job 2 weeks ago. You know why? Because I'm here, okay? We consider being here a success. And I'll tell you what, your people are all over the place. You know, you got a little, no matter how well you do, they're going to find fault. But I will be the one to find fault if I think there was fault. They had great professional people, and they came out, and within seconds, I saw them take J.D. by the shoulders and lift him up like he was a little boy. I said, how come they didn't lift me up so fast? They lifted J.D., got ripped out of the chair. That was a view of the week. But they did the job, J.D., right? I think so.
Well, J.D. comes out and he says the following about who's going to be the president in 2028. This is what he had to say. Go ahead, Rob.
It's not us who are bringing this up. A couple days ago, Trump made this statement to people in the Rose Garden. Why do you think he does that? Do you think it's a little bit of toying with you both over your succession? Why do you think he brings that up? Just number one.
Well, I just don't think it sounds like the President of the United States to have a televised competition for who would succeed him as his apprentice. I just think that's not at all what you would expect the President to do.
That was good.
But no, I think the President, he's always been fascinated by politics. If you talk to him, he was fascinated by politics 30 years before he ever ran for office. So I think it's natural for him to, joke around with us a little bit, to play around with the idea. But I can tell you the President is as focused as any of us on making sure we do as good of a job now for the American people.
Yeah. So, hey, he's kind of playing with Apprentice and Rubio, Trump, all this other stuff.
That was good.
That was good. That was good that that's happened in the exchange. Vinny, where are you at with this, with the whole Rubio and Vance stuff?
I think it's too early for like the fireworks to pass. If you think about it, once we get to a year out, then it's they're gonna have to be going after each other. It's inevitable. And I think the split is gonna be depending on the Iran war. Rubio is gonna be the Republicans' choice, strength, war, and all that stuff. And J.D. and remember building up, Tom. He was in those meetings. And the president said he was, I quote, less enthusiastic about the war and all that stuff. And then all this joking and stuff, Pat, is going to be a one day you're going to see, boom, shots fired. No pun intended. It's going to be going after his throat, and then the whole movement is going to split. And it's going to be the people's choice. I don't see a real outsider. Whoever the outsider is going to be, it's wherever the money's going to be put in, Pat. Because, we did the stat of whoever has the most money, what was the percentage, Robbie? Do you remember? Wins the election or wins the nomination. So I think it's a little too early, but depending on how the Iran war goes, I think it's going to be neck and neck.
Yeah.